Left hand is back. That's right, it's time for Patch Notice. I'm your host, Jacky, and let's get into the huge patch that Valve have just dropped. First and foremost, view model changes. Valve have made some tweaks to view bob, reducing its sway and overall movement, making the effect a little bit more subtle by default in CS2. Left hand is also now back. It's toggleable by pressing H by default on your keyboard. However, it plays a pull-out animation and will also reset to your default preferred hand at the end of rounds. HUD has also had a few updates. You can now by default inside of the game options set up an alternate radar zoom bind. If you want to, you can also use the new crosshair that displays after a set amount of time when throwing grenades. There's also a new icon in the kill feed when jumping in midair and getting a kill, reminiscent of Simple's historic play. The buy menu has had a big overhaul in the sense that if you're in spawn and there's weapons dropped on the floor, you can directly click on them to immediately equip said weapon. Now let's set our attention on gameplay changes then, shall we? As there's been a few of them, starting off with this shocker. The Zeus, increasing its movement speed as it's now been upped from 220 units to 230. It's slightly quicker as you can see on screen. It's also a little bit more effective as they've adjusted the attack cone, making it slightly more forgiving, alongside giving it a kill reward for the first time in a very long time. The XM10 auto shotgun has also had its kill reward reduced from 900 to 600, with the CZ being buffed from 100 to 300. Moving on to map changes though, here's a big one. Overpass is out and Dust2 is back in the competitive map pool. Talking of map changes though, Inferno has undergone some overhauls. Bottom Banana has been renovated with the arch being completely removed, and the same can be said for Middle. Look how much more open it is, removing that claustrophobic feeling and allowing you to throw a lot more ingenuitive smokes. Oh, also this plant pot was destroyed for its sins on the B site. But that's it for your patch notice. There is a lot of quality of life tweaks and other changes in tonight's update, so get out there and try it.